ॐ कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। भगवानेव स्वनियाम्यस्वरूपस्थितिप्रवृत्तिस्तशेषतैकरसै नानेनात्मना कर्त्रा स्वीयैः देहेन्द्रियादिभिः करणैः स्वस्मै स्वयमेवेदं भ्रान्तशाङ्करपरिहसनं कारयति. So there is a really funny thread going on in the top forum on the internet for Shankaran Advaitins, which is called dwivedula.org. Someone forwarded this conversation to me a few times whenever new messages appeared, and one of them, one of the very brilliant people there, called shrI Vikram jagannAthan, he had a problem with nirguNa Brahman plus mAya equals saguNa Brahman. Okay, and the supposed reason for that is not because saguNa Brahman doesn't encompass Jagat or something like that. No, he has no problem with the right hand side of the equation. However, what is his problem, his stated problem is that the left hand side presupposes the existence of mAya, which cannot coexist with nirguNa Brahman. Well, if mAya cannot coexist with nirguNa Brahman, how do I exist? How does this world exist? Does it make any sense? Because according to your Advaitin philosophy, Shankaran Advaitin philosophy, the world cannot exist without the superimposition of mAya on nirguNa Brahman, which is what is expressed here. So, whatever you're saying is contradicting the reality, the very reality you're experiencing. Does it make any sense? And further, he says that even a better formulation would be something like this, which is of course nonsensical, because it is just adding something, removing something, and saying left hand side and right hand side are equal. It makes no sense whatsoever. But even that is imperfect, it seems, because from saguNa Brahman standpoint, mAya is an inseparable attribute and cannot be truly be subtracted. Well, whether you can subtract it or not, if you are able to subtract it, you get nirguNa Brahman or not. So you're just playing with words, you're not dealing with actual concepts. And furthermore, he says that saguNa Brahman minus mAya equals nirguNa Brahman is also conceptually inaccurate. Because from Advaita standpoint, once mAya is transcended, only valid equation is nirguNa Brahman equals nirguNa Brahman. Now, this is a meaningless equation, because nirguNa Brahman equals nirguNa Brahman is valid. 1 equals 1 equals is valid. 5 equals 5 is valid all the time, whether or not you transcend mAya or you stay within mAya. So, you are not familiar with algebra, it seems. And what you should have said is that once mAya is transcended, only NB remains, or nirguNa Brahman remains. But you say something nonsensical. And furthermore, you are willing to say once mAya is transcended, NB remains. Okay, that is what is expressed by my SB minus mAya equals NB. Okay, so even there, there is this funny inability to say something in words but not say the same using symbols. Isn't language a sequence of symbols, a coherent sequence of symbols? Algebra is mathematics, not a language. Okay, let us go forward. The same person who said on November 9th all these things suddenly changed, and he said that okay, there is a subtle but critical distinction between SB equals mAya plus NB. The former is accepted. Okay, SB plus mAya, SB equals mAya plus NB is supposedly accepted, which he denied earlier. So you see how he is trying to how he is trying to change his position by saying meaningless things. So he says that SB equals mAya plus NB is now suddenly accepted on November 11th, whereas it was not okay on November 9th. But what was not okay on November 9th was nirguNa Brahman plus mAya equals saguNa Brahman. Okay, how is this possible? Because the right hand side here is equal to the left hand side here. The left hand side here is equal to the right hand side here. Now how can this be accepted and this be rejected? Does it make any sense? It makes zero sense whatsoever, because algebra, basic algebra, there is this commutative property of addition. When you say a plus b, then it is equal to b plus a. Is that right or not? And so mAya plus nb is equal to nb plus mAya. What is the difference? Zero sense. And is it because you put it in the left hand side here, whereas you put it in the right hand side there? Okay, so mAya plus nb is on the right hand side of the equation here. nb plus mAya is on the left hand side of the equation. Can it be a reason for the equality to be false? No, not at all. Because if this is accepted, this should be accepted as well. And then comes in another funny thing. There is a person called Raghava Kumara Dwivedula. I'm really honored to meet someone from or observe someone from a Dwivedi family. However, his comedy continues. He supports what he says by saying saguNa Brahman minus mAya equals nirguNa Brahman as per Advaita. Negation of the upadhis lands upon saguNa Brahman. Alright. But your dear friend Vikram had denied that earlier. saguNa Brahman minus mAya equals nirguNa Brahman is conceptually inaccurate. That's what he said. Now this this person Raghava Kumar Dwivedula is now suddenly saying saguNa Brahman minus mAya equals nirguNa Brahman accepted as per Advaita. You see the difference? Conceptually inaccurate as per Vikram jagannAthan, accepted as per Vikram, as per this other person Raghava. So, and he's saying that he's agreeing with, thank you for bringing this up and providing clear pramanas refuting Vishwasji's incorrect statements. He's imagining that he's agreeing with Vikram while actually disagreeing with him. And he's saying nirguNa Brahman plus mAya equals saguNa Brahman is absurd. Well, that's what okay, so this is supposed to be absurd, this is supposed to be all right, and this is supposed to be all right. So they are mutually contradicting each other. They're not interested in truth, it seems. They don't know algebra, they don't know language, and they're just providing others some entertainment. That's all it seems. However, I should note that just for the record, there is this person called V. Subrahmanian, who is supposedly a great scholar of Shastras, especially Advaita Vedanta, who is a vice chairman of Aham Brahmasmi Foundation of Sringeri Sharda Pitha, who said that Ishvara, saguNa, is this mAya plus nirguNa Brahman. That's what I was saying. And they took an issue with this. However, it should be noted that one word. Okay, so yes or no. All right. So this was the sentence he is objecting to. Are you admitting your blunder or not? So the blunder being referred to here is V. Subrahmanian's claim that a certain passage in Shankara Bhashya where Parameshwara is said to have Ichha and takes up forms refers to nirguNa Brahman, right? So that was the absurdity that is being referred to by blunder. That was already explained in the previous videos. And now I was just paraphrasing. Since there is Ichha in your Parameshwara as per Shankara Bhashya, is the person, this is saguNa Brahman, yes or no? So here by this I mean nothing other than, let me show you, blunder. Okay, nothing other than the claim here, स्यात् परमेश्वरस्यापि इच्छावशान् मायामयं रूपं साधकानुग्रहार्थम. So here, is this saguNa Brahma or nirguNa Brahma? That was the only question. And you see, that's what is being referred to here by this. And I'm not asking whether this equation is correct or not. So first of all, these Shankarans on that funny mailing list, funny Shankarans on that mailing list are having an issue and messing up with algebra by claiming that I'm demanding a one-word answer for this, whether this is correct or not. Whereas if you understand English, if you don't understand algebra, forget algebra, at least understand English. Now, if you understand English, you will say that I'm asking whether this, referring to Parameshwara having Ichha as indicating saguNa Brahman and nirguNa Brahman, is that correct or not? That's what is being asked here. So even they're unable to understand English, it seems. So this was all I had. This was supposed to be a brief video. Thank you very much. Bye.